All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Have you struggled with a really good way to add a second AMS to one of your printers? What about adding two AMSs and an AMS HT in a great way? I have struggled with this in the past, and I've printed things like this where you kind of stack the AMSs on top of each other. But what ends up happening is the bottom one, you can never really open the lid. And it's really hard to change the filament there. You have to kind of pull it all the way out. And it's just not easy to use that second AMS on there. So, if you added AMS HT to that, it makes the problem even worse. So our friends over at BIQU sent me the Panda Perch to help not only with that second AMS and making it easy to change the filament there, but also a way to mount the AMS HT and even multiple AMS HT, which that's going to be important when we can finally do multicolor TPU. It'll be really good to have each color or each TPU for each nozzle in one of your AMS HTs. So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and unbox it and we'll add it to my H2C. We'll see how hard it is to put together, if the build quality is good and all of that, and if this is a viable solution for having multiple AMSs as well as an AMS HT for one of your printers. So if all that sounds good, then sit back and relax and I'll get everything ready. All right, so here we are on BIQU's website with the Pandaverse storage solution for the H2D and H2S. This works on the H2C as well. But here is the Perch portion of it, but you will see that it fits within their whole kind of solution here with their storage solution on the bottom, and then the Perch on top of your printer, your two HTs on the side, although it only comes with one. If you order it from Amazon, it only comes with enough for two HTs, not two HTs on each side. So if you do order it from here, it comes with the 4 HTs. If you order it from Amazon, it only comes with the 2 HTs, and it is a little bit cheaper than $199.99 if you do that. But it's pretty cool. You have the little storage thing that you can get with RGB lighting, which would be pretty cool if you have this in a lab or something and need to wheel it around and stuff and move it around. You've been looking for a way to be able to kind of move your printer around and stuff. This is a great solution for that. And the Perch is pretty cool, and you can fit 2 AMSs up there, and then it has these little racks for the AMS HT. If you get the one from Amazon, it only comes with 2 of these. If you get the one here, it shows 4. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 boxes that it came with and put it together and see what it looks like when it gets done. All right, so if you get the one for the H2 series, you get these 2 boxes like this. With the power of YouTube editing, let's go ahead and unbox this. All right, so when you unpack everything, you get this top plate here, or bottom plate. We'll see which one it is. This was the smaller box over here, and then everything else was in the larger box. And this thing was packaged in foam really, really well. This isn't aircraft grade metal by any means. It's some, you know, China grade material for sure. But it did come packaged very well. And it's not the thinnest material that I've ever seen. And then it comes with some pretty easy instructions, it looks like. It looks like you just kind of put the one piece together, turn it over, put that together, and then put out the extensions, and then the AMS HT after that. So I'll go ahead and start putting this together. It comes with its own little, tool bag here, but I'll probably use my own tools. There's screws and everything in there. More screws right here. And then whatever this little piece is. And that's really it. So it doesn't look like it's that complicated. I'll go ahead and get it all put together. And if I run into any roadblocks or any quality issues, I will turn the camera back on. All right, so here is the finished product. And putting it together wasn't too bad. Took about 30 minutes. Sometimes with these, cheap metal things, they're, kind of flimsy. The holes don't always line up and they can be kind of a booger to put together. But this one was not bad. There's two of them in the back that had to be contortionist to get the screws in a little bit. But otherwise was just fine. Now I did think that these looked a little flimsy, but they're holding up just fine, and this is fairly sturdy. Um, you do have to take your glass out and then put this in there, and it has a little lip that aligns it perfectly, and then you put your glass in here. There is a tiny little gap that I could see light through right here in this area, but if you put a little bit of stuff right there, I think you could seal it up if you really have issues with the chamber temperatures. Now the set that I have only comes with the two AMS HTs, and the link that I'll leave below on Amazon has that. We looked on the website and saw that the $200 version of this comes with 4 of these AMS HT holders. 2 was plenty for me, so now I have one for each of the TPUs whenever we're ready to do multicolor TPU. I'll say this is super sturdy on here. It's not flimsy at all. If I unlock everything, you can open up the doors all the way on both AMSs. You can open the door all the way on the HT. And that's always the issue with the stackable versions and everything like that, is you can't open the bottom one or whatever. You have to move it out of the way and deal with all of moving stuff around just to load that second AMS. So it's really cool that both AMSs open and both AMS HTs open in order to do that. Now, the only problem that I see with this is now I need the same setup on the H2D because the H2D looks weird over there without having this. So I'm going to have to order another one of these. Thank you, BIQU, for sending me this one. But the only issue is you're probably going to want one for each of your machines. Um, so, um, so overall, packaged really, really well. So when this thing ships to you, you're not gonna have damages unless the UPS or FedEx driver just runs this thing over. It came very, very well packaged. Everything was really good. I think it was like 5 or 6 easy steps to put it together. I think there's 2 or 3 different types of screws, and that's it. Yeah, 3 types of screws, and that's it. So super duper easy from there. You need a 2mm and a 2.5mm uh, Allen wrench or whatever, hex key or hex screwdriver or whatever, um, and about 30 minutes of time in order to do it. I'll tell you, the hardest part was disconnecting these stupid AMSs so I could get this thing in here. I think that took more time than putting this together did. So I hope this video helped everybody. If you haven't got one of these, if you've been on the fence, hit that buy now button. This thing is definitely worth it. It's super legit. And now I'm going to have to buy one for the H2D as well. So, so make sure you get out there and get one. And they do make them for the X1 series and the P1P as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one, and help me get to 10,000 subscribers. And I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for watching.